I'd like to provide a service by de-hyping 10 of the most buzzworthy topics in workplace learning and performance. And I'm going to try to do it in 3 minutes or less. So if you're ready, here we go. Metaverse, not a thing. People won't be living and working in 3D worlds anytime soon. VR's got a lot of niche, meaningful training applications, but people are really waiting for AR to go mainstream so everyone can get Iron Man stuff. Number 9, gamification. That's the application of game mechanics like rewards, competition, achievement in the workplace. I've been doing it for 15 years, and I can attest it works when done well. Just make sure we're focused on the right behaviors and not distracting people because we think everyone wants points and wants to compete. Next up, soft skills. Let's just not get caught up in the words, right? Doesn't matter what you call them, human skills, power skills, interpersonal skills. It's the difficult stuff that we need to get much better at developing and measuring, especially as the workplace changes around us. Number 7, the LXP, no longer a category. LMSs, they've improved their UI. They now aggregate and recommend content. The real learning experience platform needs to be the work itself. We should be moving learning closer to operations and operations tech, not just piling on with learning stuff. Next up, personalization. This is about more than recommending courses. This includes the entire experience, from nudging managers to have the right coaching conversation to translating content into a person's preferred language. Now, if we want to get people the right support at the right time, we got to stay focused on measurement and identify gaps before they become problems. And that leads us to impact, meaning the job got done as intended, because increased sales, that's an impact. Reduced safety incidents is an impact. Checking the box because the state of California requires you to do that is an impact. We just need to make sure we agree on the impact we're going for before we choose a solution. Number 4, hybrid learning. We need to support people who are on site doing the job and doing it remotely. But here's the thing. Hybrid doesn't exist because you have digital, you have in-person. When you mix the two, someone always gets cheated. So we need to design for work context, even if the needs overlap. Then there's learning in the flow of work, LitFo, as I call it. Totally makes sense to provide support resources that are easily accessed when and where people do their jobs. However, it only makes sense if organizations prioritize learning just like other work tasks. If people aren't given time to focus on improving, it doesn't matter how easily accessed their resources may be. At number 2, we have skills, running our businesses through the capabilities of our people. Totally makes sense. In fact, I'd argue many businesses are run that way today, especially on the front line where skills are concretely defined and measured. The problem is how much we rely on inferred capability, how loosely defined taxonomies tend to be, and how fast skill requirements change. And that takes us to the number 1, the buzziest word of all, AI. But it's a trick question because AI is not a buzzword. It's a meaningful paradigm shift in how we live and work, akin to the introduction of the internet or mobile devices. We need to participate, or AI will become something that happens to us instead of something that happens with us. And that is time, with 4 seconds left, everybody. Outstanding. I know I was moving fast, but sometimes you just you need to nail the point home to overcome the hype, get to the value quickly, or sometimes find the lack of value in the conversation.